Josh from Comic Concepts here, coming at you with a brand new video. Now, we're getting right into this one simply because this was a gift to me. It's not licensed, it's a fan art, but this is a fan art Sasuke statue. I'm a huge fan of Naruto, and I just wanted to go over this unboxing. I just thought it was too cool not to. So this piece takes place after the Infinite Tsukuyomi. This is when Naruto and Sasuke are battling at the Valley of the End, and Sasuke has taken his Rinnegan and controlled all the tailed beasts and did his planetary devastation and is using Indra's arrow to kill Naruto. Sasuke's our sweet little Hot Topic ninja. What can you do? There were two different versions. We don't do regular versions here at Comic Concepts. That's not a thing. We go big or go home. I chose to go with the Deluxe. It looks sick. It's massive. There are some flaws on this piece. I mean, it's definitely not without flaws, simply because A, it's third party, though I think the company still did a stellar job. But yeah, there's just a ton of pieces. And it's a heavy piece, too. It's a really, really heavy big piece. There's also a light up feature, which I think is sick. And we'll get into all the details on this in a minute. I know this is a fast video, but again, I just wanted to do a cool little unboxing. There's two boxes. One of them is incredibly oversized with 2 layers, which you just saw. And this is opening of a treasure chest. All the 9-tailed beasts, as well as, you guessed it, trees and cocoons. Oh yes. I'm gonna stop highlighting the trees and cocoons. But yeah, I'm gonna show you all these detailed pieces as we build this thing. Okay. I'm gonna try to be silent too so you can enjoy that. Now, I will say one thing. Those 2 little plastic things, if you do ever get this, it's because this statue is going to have a massive amount of backwards lean, and you need to support the bottom 2 tailed beasts so that this thing does not tip over. And you know, the engineering on this piece is insane. You're gonna see it. Like, look how many pieces there are. So, you know, just sit back and enjoy. You'll see what I mean, and you're gonna see that this was a very ballsy piece, but the details are sick. I mean, I love that the base is the crumbled statues of Madara and Hashirama in the Valley of the End. There's just a lot of detail on this piece. I really love it. I didn't actually film putting on the bottom part of Susanoo simply because it was such a pain to put on. So it kind of balances, and then you slip a metal pin through one of the trees into his left leg peg and the right leg, I believe. So it actually proves pretty stable, but it's kind of surprising. The other thing here is I put the head on first before the arms, and you're actually supposed to do that. Arms first before the head. Nothing happened, but you know, obviously you'll see that here. Overall, again, the details are insane. It's a heavy piece. It's like 50, 60 pounds. What I did think was really cool on all of this was the fact that you did actually get every tailed beast in this. You got Susanoo shooting his arrow, and that alone is about, I think it adds like 27 inches of depth, I would say. It's 27 inches of depth. A lot of people were like, well, it's not going to fit in the Maji case if you put the end of the arrow on it, and you should just not put the arrow on it. Fuck you. How can you not put the arrow on it? How are you not going to put his arrow on? Look at it. Look at that thing. It's like, oh my god. It's cool. Another really nice touch to this piece was that they actually gave you 2 different bodies for Sasuke and 2 different posing abilities. The sword here, it goes in through the other side of the hand. I did that off screen. And the options you have are him standing, casting the jutsu, which is actually more accurate to the anime when this is happening. That being said, I really liked the dynamic pose more, but I still wanted to include the standard pose. And the greater thing is, if you didn't choose one of the poses, guess what? They gave you a stand with the Sharingan. So that's exactly how I posed it, and you'll see that at the end as well. But here's the more dynamic where he's doing his Chidori and has his famous blade leaping out from the trees and cocoons. Oh, yes. It's sick. And this is pretty much, I think, what the standard would look like. If you got the standard version, you didn't have all the back pieces coming out. It was just Susanoo with his arrow and Sasuke. And I apologize if I'm butchering Susanoo, whatever it is. But here are the tailed beasts, and they honestly did a really great job on their details, and you'll see how they each add, but each of these adds weight to the back of this piece and causes a massive lean. So again, I highly suggest that you, if you ever get this, because there were a few made, add support to the bottom 2 tailed beasts and add felt to the bottom shelves that are touching the tailed beast so that there's not any scratch or paint. I actually got that idea from BAM Collectibles, Brian over there. Really nice guy, really knowledgeable on this stuff. So go check out his channel and support him. But in general, he had a great idea, and it actually fixed my lean because the center Susanoo, the actual peg, it snapped. But here it is in all its glory with the base. They even gave you a hand-numbered sign for the piece, which I thought was really cool. Look at that light-up feature. Look at all the beasts on this thing. The tailed beasts, they're so cool. I think that adds so much character to this piece. Look at this monstrosity. I'm looking at it right now. I'm really excited about it. I mean, honestly, this video was filmed maybe a year ago. I've had it for that long, and I still have this piece out like as a centerpiece. It is absolutely one of my favorite Sasuke's of all time. I think it was a really, really ballsy concept design, and they nailed it. Yes, there are some flaws, and you can see the plastic right there where I'm supporting the tailed beasts. Like I said, I've replaced that with something softer so that it's not damaged. But look at all that detail, dude. Enjoy it, guys. I'm going to be quiet. And yeah, just appreciate this thing.